Hey everyone, this is LanokirX, you repentance that they have a great day so far because you are the service behind and I'm back with another reaction video, which is episode 12 of Fate's Day Night Unlimited Blade Voice, which is double long. Okay, that's a little bit weird, but extra long. It's like 2 episodes, very long, lots of things happening. But before I do talk about that, there will be a little break so I don't spoil anything about this episode. And of course there will be an I'm about to sneeze and it hurts, oh gosh. Retake. And before I do talk about this episode, there will be a little art promotion here with Jeanette-Black, so be sure to check her out. More about her art is in the links to her Deviant art in the description box. So here we go. So yes, please be sure to check her out for more amazing art. And about this episode, okay, first of all, this was double the pack. It was like, instead of the ordinary cheeseburger, you take like the mega cheeseburger with extra of everything. You have these cute little moments with Rin, Saber, and Shiro. Seriously, I was told that when I was mentioned like, yeah, Rin is such a kawaii waifu, and someone like, yeah, but this episode will show you that Saber is the true kawaii waifu of Fate. And I was proven right. Seriously, it was adorable. I love it. And it was though. They were so freaking cute, nice little moments. So I love that. And my gosh, there was so many moments going on there with all of these things. They leave me so many questions though. Seriously. First of all, is Kirei Lance's master? Is it so fucked up that he actually is that? I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest though, because we haven't been seeing who Lance's master actually is. Oh my god, is that true? And seeing Kirei fighting that, for us I actually sharing on Kirei, because like, yeah, come on, he fighting is cool. And the kind of funny is that when I was thinking on it, Kazuki and Kirei, how they fight and are as characters actually resembles my very first original character created for an RP many years ago. We talk about like 12 years ago. Character named God that literally he went around and punched things. He was a wandering monk that kicked ass, and we talk about a guy that killed dragons with his bare fists. I mean, he was pretty absurd in the very end, but still, that was kind of how I could imagine it's like Kazuki and Kirei like mashed up, something like that. But yes, and seeing Caster, the little fight that was there was fucking, oh my god, the animation in general with the UFO table doing is wonderful. Seriously, my god, this. Oh man, I love it so freaking much. But it's so many things that make me wonder, as Ace says, because he do mention about that Archer's loss of memory is a bit dubious, as he remembered his incantation, he remembered his noble phantasm, he remembered he died with no wish went unfulfilled. And he remembered that he had been through similar to Shiro. And that is highly suspicious. I mean, do he remember things? Or is it like, not? Or is it that he started to remember things but he doesn't reveal it? Or do he remember everything but he just played that? Oh, I don't remember anything. It's highly suspicious, as do say. And it was Yaman that said, Saber's most kawaii fiend Fate. Proof will be shown in the next episode, aka this one. And well, she is freaking kawaii, ain't she? And I love this episode. It showed so many things, from all these cute, funny moments, adorable, everything, to these dark, grim fighting and the dark scenes they're showing, like, what's going on? Seriously, the fucking caster actually took Saber. That was, I mean, first of all, it looked fucking brutal how she used the magic and all the rule breaker, and as Grace said, priest of Colchis. It is Medea, right? I actually did check it up because I actually googled about Medea again, and it do say she was the daughter of King Aeph of Colchis. Niece of Cirque, because I was for a while thinking it was like Cirque, But now I think this must be Medea. I don't know too much. I haven't read through everything, of course. I just read a little bit about her. What I do remember mostly about Medea, I didn't remember much actually, but now I'm still not entirely sure, because it could easily be like something else. But I do suspect Medea. But god damn it, man, seriously. Oh gosh. This episode showed me. And Shira, like, I'm like, why the fuck, dude, are you not resting? You have a big gaping wound from a big sword that most likely cut through tendons, bones, and everything. No, I should need to walk around and it's just painful to watch. It seriously hurts to see. Oh my god, but though, seriously, it was so freaking amazing to see. And from what the hand said, because talk to the hand. Okay, sorry about that. Is that from now on and from this episode, everything will be going downhill. Now, well, not maybe downhill, but now things will not be calm anymore. Now things will be serious. Lots of things will happen, and like, I guess I'm not really prepared for that, but we hope so. And oh, before I do continue, I also want to say that there won't be any episode of Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works on this Wednesday, because it took time to make this episode because it was extra long and all that, so I will need to do a little bit of other things in between here. But yes, on next Saturday and next Wednesday again, there I will continue as normal with this, just so you know. And terrible sorry for making no sense, but yeah. As well, do I want to talk about, because I'm made on Reddit, and now this is off topic from the episode, because there is so many things happening in that episode. I probably missed lots of things because I'm getting so freaking curious. Well, not curious, confused and all that, but still love it. But I did actually, because Alex Ikakuren once a while back mentioned about Fate. What if I was a master in Fate? What would my servant be? And I actually made a thread on Reddit. Links to that one is in the description below. Where you can write in and write your servant. Who, if you were a master, who would your servant be? And I actually had a really hard time to pick one, because there is so many great characters of history and things like that that I'm so curious about. But I actually decided for now on Gunnar Hammunderson, which was an Icelandic Viking chieftain that was very famous in Snorri Saga, which was about the old stories that definitely told much about Vikings. And told about this Gunnar, which I think is funny because he's the same name as my grandfather have, Gunnar. And he was known for using a weapon known as Atgeir, which is some sort of spear halberd, as well famous for being an amazing archer. So he could definitely go for a role as Lancer or Archer. And I thought it was really interesting, because I was reading up extra bit about him now when I decided on him and all that, so I thought it was really cool. And of course, Pythak also wrote and added his own hero, which is a berserker named as, you know him by name as, Goliath! Yeah, Goliath as a berserker. And that I think feel actually very fitting. I mean, we do know that. Though he didn't really know what kind of noble phantom he would have at this point. But I was suggesting maybe take, you know, David and throw him at people. Like, I show me my noble phantom, which is David, I throw him at people. Still, I think that is really cool. So thank Pythak for adding your servant, who you would have. So every one of you that want and is interested in it, right? Who would be your servant if you get to be a master of Fate? Seriously. And until then, I'm gonna try to prepare for the next episode of Fate Stay Night Unlimited Playbook, because I love this show so far. And thank every one of you that have been following, commenting. So I'm so happy to be able to talk with all of you. That makes me so happy. So thank you everyone, see you later on. And most of all though, have a continued super great day.